So it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit funny. And
Actually, by all the experience with the supplier, I also see some very good supplier. So it doesn't mean that all the supplier will screw you, but most of the time it's very headache. Even they're very nice people. I met a supplier like one supplier, very good supplier. He was really trying to help to make the product, but the mindset is different. Like that what we talked about before, like the sample. The customer requests everything details. I go through with him with all the details, and he really do it. But the customer have very small MOQ. We need to open the mold, and most of the mold manufacturer, they don't want to open the mold for 800 pieces. So it's difficult for him to find the mold company to make the mold, because they don't make the mold. They need to ask the mold company to make the mold, and after the mold, they can produce the whole product. So he have to ask his friends. He really did his effort, and I really see it. And every time, because I was so rushed, he delivered the sample by himself. He drive the car and deliver it from Guangzhou to Shenzhen to deliver the sample. So I can see the supplier is really want to work it out. But the sample that he produced is that we went through the detail, it was black color. But when I received the sample, it's another color. So I was like, why you spend so much time, have a lot of effort, and you didn't come up with the same sample that the customer requests? And then he said, it's just color different. It's okay. When you just check the quality, check the style, and then if color you want to change, or the material you want to change plastic to metal, everything we can do after.
Or they change not even the color, but change plastic to metal. That's okay.
But not on the sample. So they are very nice, but they don't understand. A sample to represent the customer is the final version of what because the customer are in another country. They have to see the product before they really place the big order. Otherwise, you don't feel good. Because I can stay in their side to think. If I'm in Germany or I'm in America and I bought something from China, and for the history, Chinese manufacturing didn't have very good reputation, as I know. Yes, I'll be honest. So yeah, that's why at the time when I come up with the idea to be a sourcing agent, because I have like international friends and the customers, and then I think I want to do something right. I want to help. I want to, of course, it's a business, so of course I have profit from that. But it basically come up the idea is to help, and I want to change the foreigners' idea of Chinese manufacturing or the Chinese mentality. Like, oh, they always screw you or sometimes. So I hope one day it can be by the younger generation that we have more understanding of the Western culture, that we can do it better, and then to change the people's idea of Chinese manufacturing.
It's very different. Like, I think because if I wouldn't have been in China, I would also not know. You know, there are so many things that if you haven't been around the people you don't know, and even if you're here for a year or for two, and it's just everything pisses you off. Like everything you see, it's annoying, right? Everything annoys you because you just don't understand how things work, and just after some time you get so used to how things are and you understand it. And like there's so many things. Like when I was living in the factory area, when I just started out, I was just like, my hotel was like next to the factory in Fuyang. And so people would come and make pictures of me. Like I would just sit downstairs, and then people would go and make pictures of me. And I was okay with that, but I know people that would have felt offended. They're like, they shouldn't take pictures of me, it's my privacy, blah, blah, blah. You know, like,
yes, it happens, it happens.
Yeah, but it's actually just because they haven't seen a foreigner, they come from countryside China, never seen anything like that. So it's just an interest, it's something curious, right? It's not, it doesn't mean that disrespecting it or something.
From another side, it happened to us too, like the time when I was in Germany, and then you know that in the New Year's Eve, the kids will go to knock the door, ask for candy and sing. And then the time I was like, oh, so cute. So I make a camera and I take their phone, try to take picture of the kids. And my friends stopped me like, if you want to take pictures of the kids, please ask the parents' permission. It's not China. You cannot just take random pictures without asking. I was like, oh, and then that moment I really understand, like, it's really different.